For me, especially when it comes to business and money, I feel like people so often link it just with like the doing, right? Just with the actions they're taking, just with the things that are tangible. And we're not ever taught that like the energy side of it, the being side of it, right? That it's something that starts in here or in here before it actually comes into fruition. And of course, like I'm all about finding the balance, between the doing and the being, the yin yang, like that's really important when it comes to manifestation. But it's funny when it comes to anything related to money, that the thing that I want to stress to everyone is like doing your own work as it relates to money, especially when it comes to business. With all of the entrepreneurs that I coach, like in group programs, the thing that I see most often is like beliefs around like how money is made, things that are often picked up in childhood, the way that your parents talked about money, the way that the adults around you treated money. And it's like a lot of things like money is hard to make and easy to lose, things that don't belong to you that were somehow taught to you along the way. And I really want every entrepreneur, no matter where they're at in their business, to do this work continuously so that they're really aware of these beliefs that are actually like creating, thoughts, emotions that are basically like creating action or inaction based on what they believe is possible. So that's like a really, I feel like a foundational thing that I always want people in business, like my clients, to know and understand. What's something for you when it comes to like money mindset or abundance mindset that you always want people to know?
I think that abundance is so deeply connected to gratitude and appreciation. And when we think of the word like appreciation, that also relates with money too, because things can appreciate in value. And so the idea of being grateful for all the things that you already have in your reality, in your life experience, as everything, like your community, the house over your head, your car, your basic resources, just really soaking in just how wealthy we really are. And from the physical level and from the spiritual level, we really are the same consciousness that everything is created from. Our entire world, all the cells in our body, all the atoms of everything, it's all the same one consciousness experiencing itself in all the ways that it can. And so when we think of the infinite nature that creation is, that we are, like this whole idea of limitation when it comes to money and it comes to resources and time, even time is a resource. Like all of these things are actually infinitely abundant in all of them. And so just really soaking in those nature vibes, those awarenesses and those contemplations in your mind of all the things that we already have, just that juiciness can really start to activate even more ways and more imagination and creativity for ways of expressing oneself that can also generate income.
When I hear you talk, River, like I always tell people, coaches or different people that I'm working with, the healers, I'm always talking about that, telling them like, hey, remember, you've had many different lifetimes that have prepared you. And so I feel like I keep thinking of that, like when I hear this like deep wisdom coming from you.